So we went ahead and got together, me and Liam, and we went to go get his birth certificate. And it took me 2 tries, but I parked in front of a cop, parallel parked in front of a meter, didn't pay, went inside, got his birth certificate. The most easiest thing. You just say, here's my ID, I'm the mother. Here, and then they're like, okay, well, show me the money. Like, they're just staring at you like, show me the money. And it's much quicker than the DMV ever was, or even like, I want to say it's really as fast as AAA getting your stickers. So stickers for your cars. If you guys don't know, we're AAA members, and you can just go in and out really fast, less than 5 minutes, and get your registration stickers from AAA. And side note, right? All right, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go grab a social security number. It shouldn't be that hard because the birth certificate was so easy. So a few days passed. I find a social. So they have the social security office next to all the immigration buildings, and like to get your paperwork and whatever, like it's all in this one little area. And I'm like, okay, well, why couldn't it just be right next door to the birth certificates? That would have been much easier. I go into the social security numbers office, and they're like, oh no, this isn't that social security numbers office. You have to go to a different building. So I went to a different building, and then the guard there was like, what you in here for? What you doing? What are you? No, this is the wrong building. You have to go around the corner. So 4 buildings later, 45 minutes pass, 30 minutes pass, still nothing. And I'm like, but I had to pick up the stroller and cross trolley tracks that did not have like, do not cross here. Like, they didn't have any signs for pedestrians, and I was like, oh, fuck that. Like, I have to cross this. I tried every which way not to cross it, but I had to cross. So I picked up the stroller and the car seat because I'm like, fuck downtown. I don't trust downtown drivers. So I literally had to pick them up, and then I like walked them, and just like walked for a while, like, because there was no sidewalk. So anyway, so we're back in the office, and I'm like waiting. 45 minutes pass, 30 minutes pass, and I'm like, WTH, what is going on? So my number finally gets pulled, and so the lady, I'm like, oh, I'm here to pick up my social security number. Here's my ID. And she's like looking at me like I'm a dumbass, and I'm like, I need my son's social security number. And she's like, okay, do you, what did she even say? She didn't even ask for Liam's birth certificate. She's like, okay, fill out this form. So I filled out his name and his birthday, my name, Christian's name, and our socials. So she pulls it up, and it says Liam Bam Bam, or that's his middle name. So it says Liam's name there. And I was like, okay, how much is it? And she's like, oh no, you don't pay for it here. You have to apply for it. I'm like, apply for it? She's like, yeah, you should have applied for it. I can give you a form to apply for it. And I'm like, lady, like, I just gave birth. Like, here's the documents of me giving birth. Here's pictures of me giving birth. Here's, like, evidence. Like, here's lawyers' signatures of me giving birth. Like, give me my son's social security number, please. And she's like, oh, I can't do that. And I'm like, well, why do you work here? Like, why are you working here if you can't do your job? Like, I'm asking you for my son's social security number. And so she's like, oh no, I need his full name. And I'm like, I gave you his full name. I need his, what was it? his date of birth. And I'm like, I gave you his date of birth. I'm boiling some eggs for Chris. And she's like, well, can I see the birth certificate? And I'm like, yeah, it's right here. So I showed it to her. I was like, yeah, you can take it. And she's like, I'm like, okay, or she said she still couldn't give it to me. And I'm like, okay, why can't she give it to me? She's like, well, do you have his medical card? And I'm like, no, I don't have his medical card. Like, why would I have his medical card? Like, they haven't sent it to me yet. My insurance company hasn't sent it to me. And she's like, okay, well, do you have anything from the doctors that say that that you took him to the doctors? And I'm like, lady, my son does not have shots. He literally was just born. And so this is the English speaking woman, just so you know. Like, all right, so this is what she gives me. She gives me a piece of paper. And just so you know, I'm asking for his social security number, not card. Okay? Not card. Just the number. Okay, so she gives me this 4 medical records. Medical records for children age 17 and younger must include all of the following information. Child's full legal name, I gave that to her. Birthday, I gave that to her. Date of most recent visit, at least 2 weeks after birth for newborns. So I had this documentation because we had to see a doctor the day after because we were in the hospital for a month. So I not only gave her that, and then she's asking, then they are also asking for a doctor provider signature, not hospital bill or not medical bills, but like a summary of like your son's doctor. Here it is, but do you want his medical like report? Like, let me just show you what I have, or tell you what I have. So I have his birth certificate, of course. I have his after summary visits. Let me just give you an idea. I'm not going to go through everything, but see this thick binder? That binder contains all the hell that me and Chris have gone through. The birthing, the bullshit, the unnecessary medicines, the unnecessary shots, the unnecessary antibiotics, the unnecessary everything, the unnecessary forms. Like, they, like, just, So, anyway, that happened. And so I was like, what do you want to see? And, so I showed her all the medical stuff, even the Liam's medical record. After we left the hospital, we went down to the records and we got his records because we were like, we don't believe you at all with these summaries. So we have to get his medical records. Now the lady's saying that, oh no, that won't work. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, I just want his social security. Give it to me. And so, an hour passed, an extra hour. And like, just so you know, like, I'm downtown. I'm supposed to be home, like, I don't know, cooking and cleaning and getting ready for Chris to come home, and I'm stuck here. And so, I'll make this short because I actually have to take Liam to go get water with me. But, so the lady, I was like, look, lady, like, all I need is his social security. This is what I said. I need his social security number. I was going to give it to my tax guy. What's up? And so she goes like that. She looks and she goes, okay, it's whisper, whisper, whisper. And she whispered it to me. she wouldn't even write it down. Like, I guess there was a camera there, and, or no, actually, it was like a dump, really. The only camera is, like, facing the guard, so, yeah, it was just so, it was lame sauce. Try to get your social security card there is just ridiculous. And, but I just asked for the number, and she's like, well, oh, she also suggested that I go to the DMV, and go to the DMV and get Liam a license. Now, I thought that would be cute, but we're not traveling for a little while, and when we do travel, I just do the, like the day of, or the 3 days prior to me, like, leaving the country or needing my passport to go somewhere. All I do is, or when I didn't have a passport, if I lost it, had to renew it or whatever, I just would go in like 3 days prior. People say that's not possible, but it is. So you get your passport pretty fast, pretty cheap. And anyway, long story short, sorry, this is getting so long. The lady, she did whisper his number to me only after I said tax guy. So what a headache. And she suggested me to go to the DMV and then get a identification card there and then bring it back to get his social security number. Because none of the paperwork, medical records, birth certificate, anything from the lawyers right there in that folder would work. So, wow. That's my story, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know if you want to know more. Bye.